Sam Dehne, the Encyclopedia of Reno Government, reading the mayor's favorite book, Be Nice or Else, over and over and over again. I'm wondering how it's working. Actually, I think it is working a little bit. I'm here to commend the mayor for her comments at the last meeting. The first mayor really in the history of my 22 years of continuous attendance at these meetings and public comment and interjections to helping the city, that she had the gumption and the moxie to recognize my humble greatness. She didn't use those words, but that's what she meant. At any rate, she said she was thankful that I was willing. When she found out that I helped a young man who was homeless, he was actually a missionary from Florida who came to Reno and ended up on hard times. And I spent a couple of years providing some hotel or housing rent for him and clothing and food and this and that. But it was, and that makes me sound like a really nice guy, but guess what? It was a two-way street. I'm an Air Force Academy graduate. I spent many years flying fighters and bombers, flying around at 40,000 feet, and the only thing I had to remember was to make sure I didn't mix the bomb switch up with the landing gear switch. And a nice smiley face. At any rate, when I met this young man, along with my friend Judge Manel, who since passed away, we kind of took him under our wing, didn't plan to, but it worked out that way. And this guy turns out is quite a savant. No paper on the wall, it's just he knows how to do things. And a very interesting person, so her thanking me is also thanking him. As a matter of fact, and then she said that was wonderful to do that. But, I'm not going to talk about the fact that I was the person who saved Burning Man or saved the Air National Guard from extinction or even nominated the chief of police and the chief of the fire chief, who may be wondering which I hadn't nominated him after all the turmoil of the last couple of days, the gigantic fire and the Indian Nation potential riot that I helped quell with, with nobody thanking me. Oh, you're welcome over there. At any rate, I gave the other Sam Dehne also does things like I've performed over 1,000 concerts over the last 15 years, philanthropically. As a matter of fact, I just recorded the most recent one, my Reno Yankee Band. It was bootlegged, actually, and I gave the mayor her own autographed copy of it. It's got some pretty up-and-walking good music on it. Anyway, I'm glad that I've been reading that book. I'm feeling good about supposedly being the new Sam Dehne, and I'm going to try to work that way, but don't expect it to work all the way because I'm coming up to public comment in a few moments. And there's one thing I will never stop castigating, and anybody want to even guess what it is? The media mouses. They deserve castigation more than anybody.